Okay, we move on to day two, and the first race of interest is this race. It's the Duke of Cambridge Stakes. It's a Group 2 for fillies and mares, older horses, 4 years old and up. And I've been through the card. Now this one here, in Spiral, I'm wondering if it is favourite, right, and it is clear on the book. But winning this race first time up, it's Gosden, right? She's also entered in the Queen Anne. They might come here because they might think it's an easier option. Gosden also has Laurel, who disappointed last time out in the Lockinge, I believe. There's lots of nice mares in here, but this is my shortlist. This is the shortlist. Prosperous Voyage, Jumbly, Goldana. I should think that is probably a non-runner. But the horse I'm particularly interested in, and I know it is first time up, but if we can get this kind of price on the day, is this horse? This is the shortlist. I mean, there are plenty of others. It's a wide open race, but the ones I'm interested in betting, I mean, I wouldn't bet Jumbly 7-2. It did run very well on seasonal debut. That may make the difference that these three have all had a run. I'm wondering whether there's another target for Grand Dam, but she's a beautifully bred filly. I just love the profile. Gosden. If you get Spencer on this one, Lope de Vega, she's won 2 of 6 starts. She won at Ascot on the round course on her debut. Then immediately second in a listed race, which turned out to be excellent form. And she was a bit unlucky. Only got beat ahead, and the winner went on to win the Group 1 later. So it's strong form. And Grand Dam. 1 second. Yes. They then tried her in the Coronation Stakes. She's had a horrible experience. Then she won a listed race and absolutely hacked up. Then she was second in a Group 3, again ran extremely well, the Atlanta Stakes, and then was third in the Fillies Mile. And there is Fontaine and Laurel. And I tell you, she was staying on really strongly. She finished in front of Prosperous Voyage, who was just behind stablemate Laurel. Of course, Jamie Spencer, doing his hold-up ride trick, managed to get squeezed out and not get a clear run. Would have been a lot closer. Anyway, she's only had the 6 runs, and I'm telling you now, there is an enormous amount of improvement to come from this filly. Absolutely enormous. And if we have a look at the quotes, yeah, he says the race didn't go right there, but she's put well behind her. I think she's up to group class with 3-year-old fillies. Whether she's up to group class with older fillies will be another matter, we'll see. She's a big frame filly that was backward last year, but has to come to herself now, and Ryan was keen to stay at a mile. Alright. Basically what he's telling you is she's going to be better as a 4-year-old. That is knowing how Gosden works, and he does not place horses in races that they don't have a chance of winning. If she's working well and she's blossomed and he declares her for this race, she will be here with every chance. There are plenty of others. Prosperous Voyage won on her most recent start, but 6-1 that only represents a form chance. She won the Princess Elizabeth Stakes at Epsom. I don't think a lot of that race. I really don't think a lot of that race. Shara, for me, is another one of Gosden's. She could run here, but I think she's a 1.25 mile horse. Prosperous Voyage has already finished behind Grand Dam, who was unlucky in running. The big issue with her is she going to be ready to do justice on the first time up as a 4-year-old? But She's going to be held up. I mean, is she in the same ownership as Jumbly? Looks like they're in the same ownership. Let's have a look. The Rothschild family. That's right. Rothschilds. Ah. Oh no. Mrs. Tabor and Mr. Magnier. So I don't know if they're just the no colours or something. But anyway, Grand Dame. I really like this filly. She's won at the track. The ground will be fine, and the straight track will be perfect. They'll go nice and hard, and she's got a turn of foot. I really like her. Other ones that could be considered: Laurel, Potapova, but I really want a 4-year-old. I really want to back a 4-year-old. Shara for Gosden, definitely progressive, but wants 10 furlongs. I'm thinking something like Glorious Goodwood for that one. And she's not really rated high enough. You know, you want to be rated 107, 108 plus. So anything that's got a rating, like Heredia here, she's only rated 102. Don't rate her. Inspiral's rated 120. We'll see who after gets declared, but this is my shortlist. And of these, I don't think Goldana will run, so we can knock her out. Jumbly, I'm not going to bet at 7-2. Prosperous Voyage, I'm definitely not going to bet at 6-1. We'll have to see what happens with the declarations when we get them, and we'll go from there. But it's definitely a race worth of interest, and you know, you've got to look at trainers like Gosden in races like this. He's also got Inspiral. If Inspiral runs, she could well be making the market for us. I think she'll probably run in the against the Colts in the against the males. All right, there you go. That's the Duke of Cambridge. It's a race I'm really looking forward to, and whatever happens, Grand Dame, if I haven't tracked it, I need to track her. Definitely one to be tracked. She's a big, raw 3-year-old, and I think she could have improved enormously. The warm weather that we're getting right now will be exactly what she needs. There you go. That's the Duke of Cambridge. We'll wait and see what happens with the declarations, but the hold-up tactics of Spencer on the straight track are absolutely excellent, if not Dettori. If we get Dettori, even better. All the best. We'll move on, and I'll put the next video up.